was a painful day for markets today, reminiscent of those volatile days from back in late 2008. The Dow Jones Industrial dropped 700 points in just 15 minutes, dropping almost as much as 1,000 points. The day began with concerns that the growing debt crisis in Greece could have a ripple effect on other European nations. The euro, hit hard in recent sessions, dropped to a 14-month low by midday.
In the last 3 days, we've lost 6 cents on the euro-dollar exchange rate. So the euro bought $1.32 on Tuesday. Now it buys $1.26 and falling. And I think the fact that there's just no buying in the euro, no support whatsoever, it just keeps going down against the dollar, is reinforcing to stock traders in the U.S. the idea that the euro is really on shaky foundation.
The big drop came minutes after the Greek parliament passed austerity measures. UBS floor manager Art Cashin was on the trading floor during the plunge.
The crowd that had surrounded the parliament began to move out into the streets of Athens. TV screens all across Wall Street were filled up with images of unrest turning to near riot. And people began to cancel their buy orders and put in sell orders.
That's when reports of a sudden drop in Procter & Gamble threw the market into chaos.
Some people tried to circumvent the safety speed bumps, and they went to other much thinner markets and received prices that were shocking and vastly inferior. For example, Procter & Gamble, the low here in the New York Stock Exchange was $56. Within seconds, it traded at $39 in NASDAQ. And that was what caused us to go from, not that just that one stock, but similar occurrences caused us to go from minus 450 to nearly down 1,000.
The selling was furious. The 998-point drop in the Dow was its largest point drop ever. At 2:20, the Dow was at 10,460, a loss of 400 points. Within 7 minutes, it was at 9,869, a drop of 9.2%. By 3:09, the Dow had regained 700 points. By the end of the session, the Dow recovered 2/3 of its loss, closing down 348 points, or 3.2% at 10,520. The impact on some stocks was enormous, although brief. Stock in the consulting firm Accenture fell to 4 cents after closing at $42.17 on Wednesday. It closed at $41.09, down just over $1. Despite the day's drama, the Dow still has a gain of 1% for the year. In New York, Bonny, Ghosh, The Associated Press.